Hi everyone, welcome back to the Hideaway. Hope you're all okay. As you can tell from my very fetching and festive jumper, Christmas is fast approaching. I thought we'd do a quick festive project to work with two of my favourite materials, wood and some resin. So let's see what sort of festive creations we can come up with. Let's get into it. So I decided to make a Christmas star decoration. I wanted to keep this project pretty simple and easy to do, something that anyone can do really. In fairness, the most complicated part of this project was probably my overly complex method of creating a perfect 5-sided star. But that's just me. I just have to find a way of making something more complicated than it actually is. You just ask my wife. With the star drawn out, I transfer it using carbon paper onto the wood. Then it was over to the miter saw to cut the wood down to a more manageable size. Over to the bandsaw to cut out the star. So that's the star all cut out on the bandsaw. I'm just going to sand down the edges just to sharpen them up a little bit. For the resin part, I've decided to go with another star, a star within a star. I've got these silicone molds that I've had for a while. I use it on a different project. And they've got this little hole here. So what I'm thinking is I'll just drill a hole here. Once this has gone off, I can then drill a hole in the wood, and then this star can hang within this wooden star. So I'm just going to cut a hole for this now, and then we'll get onto the resin mix. Once the hole was cut out, I decided to put a round over edge on the centre and the edge of the star just for effect. You don't have to use a palm router for this. You could just use sandpaper to take off the edge. That would be just as good. Then it was over to the spindle sander to smooth down the inside of the star. I bought some spray paint from Amazon for a few pounds. I couldn't get holly green, which is what I was hoping to use, but forest green was close enough, so I went with that. Now for the resin. It's an equal 2-part mix of resin and hardener, and I didn't need much. I used a mix of red mica powder and a darker red dye along with some glitter, which the wife picked out. She likes sparkly things. Gave it a good mix together. Ready for the pour. Okay, so we're all cured. It's looking all right. So let's just get him out of the mould. See how he looks. There we go. See like this side. Ah, awesome. Yep, pretty pleased with that. Probably just give him a bit of a wet sand. Probably maybe 400, 600, 1,000, something like that. But yeah, happy. Right, we're pretty much done. Excluding the curing time for the resin, this took about half hour to make. So it's pretty quick and simple to make. You could probably make them smaller and use them as tree decorations if you like. Can I just say a big thank you to everyone for watching and supporting the channel for the last few months. I've not been going long. It's meant a lot to me reading all your supportive comments, so thanks very much. Could I just ask for you to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and chuck in some comments. As always, it's great to hear from you all. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care.